You know, we have a lot of Christmas horror movies. We have a lot of obviously Halloween horror movies, and I think summer movies count as Fourth of July and Memorial Day. There's been at least a couple Easter horror movies. Valentine's Day, of course, has been well covered. But where are the Thanksgiving horror movies? Where are they at, man? Like, it's kind of ironic if you consider how horrible that holiday is, right? Like, so you should be getting some real horror in that movie, in that holiday. But we're not doing a Thanksgiving movie here because they don't exist. We're going to do a Christmas horror movie. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. I've not seen the others. I don't think it's important to have seen the others. Like, the idea of horror movie continuity anyway is ridiculous. You can watch Halloween 4 and having never seen any other Halloween movie, who gives a shit? It's a slasher movie. It's not even a horror movie. It's a slasher movie. That's a dumber subcategory of horror, right? I assume this is a slasher as well. So, who gives a shit about Kanye? Oh my god, I'm not going to understand the plot. I won't understand the character motivation. But the characterization. She saw her dog die in the first movie, and that informs why she runs away from the dog in the third. But man, who gives a flying rat's ass? It's a slasher movie. Man, I piss on your continuity. So even if it was, and I've been assured that there is no continuity issues here. Even if there were, who gives a shit? We're here for a good time, not a long time, right? We're not trying to sink deep into the character lore. Let's just do this. We're going on one. Three, two, one. Back when I was trying to raise money for movies, because I saw the nudity warning, right? If you did a horror movie, it had to have titties. I've had distributors tell me that. Look, how many titties you got? None. Well, we're not gonna buy this movie. Just off the top, like that was item number one. Back in I guess 2005 to 2011, you were not as an independent filmmaker going to sell a horror movie without titties. And then Paranormal Inactivity came out, right? And yes, I pronounced that correctly. And all of a sudden, you didn't need titties in horror movies anymore. You better watch out. I came along too late. That's what that problem was. Because my style was never about like the nudity and shit. Because I tried it one time in a horror movie because we were back then we were trying to get paid, and I just didn't like the experience. It felt shitty. So for what we could like, if we had Hollywood money, it'd be different. I'm paying these people $100 a day to get naked, man. It's just you know not good. Robert Culp. I'm sure he's dead by now. I forgot to look up if Rucker Hauer is dead. Typically, I do that. Yeah, I'll do a deep dive on these movies after I finish watching them. If you're gonna do opening credits, this is a way to do it. Bring the light up slightly, slowly. Pull back slowly. You're establishing a certain mood. I kind of like this. It's probably gonna be a horrible movie, but so far so good. They nailed the first shot, so try that with Velocipaster. Wake up. I thought she was dead, to be honest with you. I thought this was somebody in a coffin. Oh, God. Did I wake up in the coffin again? Fuck. Hey, don't look at me. It's weird. I don't feel like a voyeur if you're looking at me, making eye contact. Insane asylum or afterlife? You'd be the judge. Can somebody turn off the heater? Keep it creepy. I see. So I'm leaning more towards afterlife now. So, you like my brain? I do. Yeah. Ooh, nice camera angle, man. That's cool as hell. Hell yeah. Fisheye lens. So many doors and so many ways not to get out of this room. Can't start off with the killer being exposed and chasing her, so we start off with the dream sequence doing that same thing. You know what, man? This is pretty good. Oh, shit. That feels like that was unforced error, though. Like, you just present your arm. Like, what are you doing? Like in the fog? The set is really nice because the whole white with heavy lighting can be really creepy. Oh, shit. I really, really hate Christmas. This much. I always thought that that chick from the first Gremlins movie. I'm not following you. You maniacal little elf. The one with the story, the horrible ass story about her father in the chimney. She should have became a serial killer because she was so traumatized by Christmas, right? That story came out of nowhere and went nowhere. You talk about a big lip alligator moment. What the hell was that? Maybe I'm crazy. I'm not drunk. Maybe I'm crazy. This is working for me so far. Get on my lap, baby. What is he doing with his right hand back there? His right hand is out of sight. It's like he's holding something. I'm suspicious. And a pony. Give me a pony. Ah, I see what he's doing with the hand. I was wondering. Worst LSD trip ever. Is that Doctor? Dude. The hell? Oh, that's that son. I can see the Twin Peaks connection here. God damn, that's this crazy motherfucker. No wonder he's over there hugging on her and shit. And you're saying her name is Laura too, huh? Is that what we're doing? Okay. She kind of looks like it too. Come over, hugging up on her, stroking her hair. You're the fucking doctor. What are you doing, man? You don't even know his name and he's stroking your hair. I feel like you should at least be on a first name basis instead of just calling him doctor. Crazy, I told you. Is that obvious? Yeah. Santa gave me a happy. I can't believe he's in a movie with a character named Laura. Like, dude, was this before or after? Come on. It's got to be after, right? That's why he was cast. Well, maybe she's cool with it, like the familiarity. They must be smashing, man, because the way she was just talking about it just now, and the way you came in there and stroking them, man, try that sometime with your doctor. Or if you're a doctor, try it with the patient. Oh, shit. And I thought we didn't make contact till 2010. A little meta joke there. This is much better than I was even thinking because I've seen many slasher movies open with a dream, especially two, three, four in the franchise will open with a dream. But oh shit, that must happen to her parents. Never have I seen it where it was actually plot relevant that they're doing a dream study. That's cool. That's interesting. I don't know. Can you? You don't say. That's the problem, right? What's in somebody's head and what is actually paranormal? If you can't be doing these notes in front of her, man. Look, don't look. She can hear everything you're saying. She's 2 feet away. It don't matter if she's walking past, dude. But that would be the thing with paranormal studies. It would be so hard. Like, what's our bullshit we're bringing into it, and what is like actually paranormal, right? It'd be really be hard to do a scientific process with something like this. No wonder she could see his brains. Huh. Not for another 17 hours. His nurse looks disgusted. Look, it's a paycheck. We get it. What is this son bitch dreaming about? We need to know. Try really hard this time. I want you to relax as hard as you can. Really, really try to relax. Hard. Dude. Seriously? This, at least, I can see there could be a possibility. Is you're trying to accentuate the process, right? Like, I get that. I don't know. Yeah, famous last words. It's just that easy. Another very effective. I'm not going to like diagnose every scene and everything, but this is another effective scene, man. Like this is working for me a lot. So Santa killed your parents. Wait, that's a boy in the back though. Interesting. I thought the first time I didn't pick up on the fact it was a boy in the back, so I thought that like she was remembering her childhood. You're gonna be the toy I put under the tree. Damn, Santa. That is a boy, right? It's hard to tell. With kids that age. Hey, man, don't rip that shit off. You're gonna pull out part of your brain. This nurse is so over it, man. Yeah. Man, I need to get better patience. Now I got the Scarecrow song in my head. Oh, Jesus. If I only had a brain. That's an earworm that's going to stay for a while. Fuck. Incompetent. Well, for money. I'm bitterly disappointed with you, Laura. For money. I thought they were tangerines. My bad. Why do you suck? Yeah, so I'm not seeing you after holiday break. Look at the nurse. Yeah, I guess I'm just a coward. How dare you call me a coward? Look at him flipping it around. Courage from a silly girl. Let's just. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The hard sell isn't going to work before Chris. She has too much time to think about it, man. Yeah, you're not getting my arm anymore. You have to walk by yourself. I was going to lead you out, but now you. Okay. She is going to open. No, not really. Just kind of pushed her out the room. Okay. Before she was going to walk her out. We saw that, right? I told you to prep her better. You disgust me. Oh shit. Whoa. That's the thing creepy men say. Phrasing. But that's the thing creepy dudes say. Oh, I know you're young, but you have an old soul. That's why this is okay, right? Every line of dialogue in this scene can be taken really badly. Yeah, like I said, case in point. He's gonna cut you up. Santa baby's gonna murder you, boy. Is that his brain or is that just his shaved head? I think we're seeing his brain. Yeah, because they removed his skull so they could put their probes and electrodes straight into the brain. That's what they did. That's why it's got the casing on it, right? That somebody's gonna come out of that bed coming after people with his dome exposed. I don't have any money, so I can't pay for this. Hell no. Like I said, it's not my job. I said I'm busy. Your brother could just come in, man. Get your fucking hand off me. Man, what's that dude doing to that kid, man? Dude, wow. That is some massive overacting. No, no red Jeeps here. Sorry. Yes, get this bad Jeff Goldblum discount looking ass, overacting ass out of my face. '80s Jeff Goldblum. In case it was confusing, he's changed. Be a lot easier to cram this up somebody's ass sideways, especially that nurse. If I do this. I'm still thinking about that extra. My God, that was bad. I would have cussed him out, man. She said she was busy. She's just talking on the phone, making her football picks. This is bullshit. Yeah, yeah, Jets. I know I stupid to take the Jets, but yeah. Apparently your brother sucks, is what I'm getting from this. Then again, Daredevil powers activated. You didn't tell me about the red Jeep. Bam! You again? She's listening to her headphones. Oh, she's in her dream. Yeah, she zoned out, man. Because, another clue to that, a very subtle clue, is the fact that this is going to be the Santa baby. Her, what they call it, cane, her cane was back out where we saw her put it up. To go, oh, shit. Screaming in the middle of a waiting room is going to be excellent. This is going to go off very well. Hey, brother, why is your hair so bad? The fact she hadn't put her see how she put her cane away, right? Yeah, you were better off murdered. Oh, she's seeing the future. I see. Oh, I see. This is great, man. He's gonna be terrorizing. But I just think that's cool, right? Like we see her put it together, and all of a sudden, without showing, and you could have had a cut where she had undone it, which is what most people would think. But I noticed that immediately. I was like, "What's up with that?" Right? I thought it was bad editing because you kind of want to see her undo it. But then I realized it's because it wasn't real, right? Nice little subtle touch. So about my poodle hair. Oh, please don't. Wow. Dude, Ellie would be disgusted. These two have immediate chemistry. Like, that's a little surprised. I was so obsessed with his hair, I didn't realize they've got really good chemistry together. Yeah. Don't fall down that well, Timmy. Speaking of nurses who are over it. What does some bitch say? Did I miss some kind of like innuendo? I think I did. He's probably a pervert. I think is what we were supposed to get from that. Or a drunk. Typically that's how they depict it, right? Santa, he's going to be the first one to go. Shouldn't this be a locked room? Oh, yeah. He's going to murder you. Wow, what a piece of shit. What a piece of, I want him to go full Rucker Hauer on your ass, man. That's right. Use the controls and run him off a fucking cliff. That's what you get. Never make fun of a slasher killer. Very rarely you'll see it happen in a slasher movie where they make fun of the killer. Oh boy, does that not go well. Laws no. Moon. That spells no. Oh shit. That's right. He is insult powered. Every insult gives him a little bit more energy. He's getting his health points back as we speak. That's right. Oh boy. Oh, dude. Yeah, you. Neither are you. Yeah, too late. Too fucking late. Now that was bad. Look, I call them as I see them. So far, this movie's been generally good. That was terrible acting, terrible lines, and we don't know what he's supposed to be doing. Like, why is he suddenly saying no? Did he whip out his dick? He has no weapons, so none of it made sense. Or I'm psychic. Typically, I imagine him being fricasseed, not being slashed. No pun intended. Stop saying C. Trash. Then it goes lower. Then my buttocks get a little sticky. Wow. That's either deep or incredibly stupid. It might be deep. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what his grandmother means, or grandmother means. All of our thoughts are one big thought. In other words, a group mind think. Okay, okay, I'm picking up what she's putting down. We're getting a little piece of it, but it's one big thought. Imagine a huge thought bubble over a crowd, right? Each person's getting a little bite of it. Not even for a Clydesdale. Who the fuck turns their chair back to somebody as they talk to them? Who does this? What a dick. But I am turned away from you. I'm dehumanizing you by doing this. You made her sad. I was wondering why she wouldn't wear glasses. Sunglasses like most blind people do. It's because she has a very expressive face. You don't want to take away this part of it, right? Well, that's a big ask. So that's why he turned his chair around. I knew it didn't make sense. I knew that shit did not make sense, man. Nobody does it. That's right. I'm back, baby. Guess what? She's even got the nail file he's going to use to cut your throat. Yep. They showed it twice. That's definitely what's going in her trachea. Did we see the clock when she got slashed the first time? Because they showed that clock for a reason. I should have been paying more attention. The fuck you want? Give me that nail file. Yes, exactly. Again, over the top. Look, you scream like that when they're coming at you with a rusty, bloody hook. When they pick up a nail file, even if they're missing, it's like, the fuck you gonna do with that? You don't scream like, I'm just saying, man. It's not an appropriate response. So, did she see a therapist or did she dream that whole thing? The entire experience? Did she see a therapist and fall asleep halfway through? I refuse to shake your hand. You want me to touch that? These two look confusingly alike to each other, so that's why they changed their hair, right? Oh shit. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Let's have a bad hair contest. Worst hair loses. Well, he's gonna win any worst hair contest. With his brain sticking out. Look, just use GPS. We ain't fucking read no goddamn map. Yeah, so he can hear the entire route. Wow. Clumsy as hell, but I'm kind of into it. Thank you for describing our entire route right here in the parking lot where a murderer can hear it. Top notch. This son bitch, look at him. On your bare feet? I can't tell. Is he wearing slippers? He better be, because that shit's nasty. Motherfuckers be spitting loogies on the sidewalk. You're not going to make Fetch happen. She's not going to like you. Damn. I mean, typically a graceful man who would preferably have better hair would just change the subject. That's how you navigate that. So like, you tell somebody to change the subject, baby. Boy, that's a whooping. That's right. Let's kick Santa's ass. I didn't like what I got last Christmas. Dude, see how he doesn't have a mirror in the car? A lot of. That's right. Right in the back. I killed Santa in front of you. Fuck Santa. That's what you get for bringing me roller skates last year. Wow. Why'd you go there? Well, yeah, the cop car didn't have the mirror. So, classic. Really? I want to like you movie, and then you do shit like this. I go in every one of these movies. I want to like them. I want to see the positives, and this has been better than average, right, so far. But like, what the hell? So there's nothing odd about this, huh? Never drive while high. Two kinds of people you don't pick up, and you actually provide clothes. They're wearing a prison costume or they're wearing a hospital costume. Automatic don't pick up. Holy shit. Things will go a lot smoother if you don't fall asleep. Especially when you get the evil ass grin on your face. Damn, man, he was gonna drive you around and shit. Guess you didn't like his little head transplant joke, did you? I wouldn't have either. This feels a little extreme of a response, but he seemed like a nice guy. Uh, I'd rather uh, anything else. It's that boutique water, right? Just as I suspected, tastes like your ass. Damn, she's housing that shit. Dehydrated as a motherfucker. It's a little wild seeing these old ass gas pumps. Old. They don't even have the TV mounted on them. Is this public domain movie public domain enough? Is your refrigerator running? See, the movie wasn't distracting enough. We have to also have him on the phone. He'll never see the nail file coming. Say, what is this for? Full service? Must be a full service station. Okay. Damn. Let's hear no more about that. Don't hang up, baby. I want you to hear my blood curdling screams as my intestines get pulled out of my asshole. Oh, yeah. She's going to hear everything. I don't got no money for gas, so I'm going to have to use your ass. They love the POV shots in this movie, don't they? All his kills are POV shots. He said he was working. Calm down, man. Greg! Look up gratuitous in the dictionary. Nobody would do this on an open line. Like, what? Unless they know the person's there. Right? Yeah. Is a TV company enough for you? She's like, damn, I'm trying to get high, and he's watching a stupid ass fucking movie. Wonder why that is. I've never seen a slash movie where all the kills are POV. Interesting choice. It's like they saw the first 10 minutes of Halloween and says, oh yeah, this is it, baby. It's like she stepped right out of a Christmas card. Hope you have a big family, goddamn. Say, it's okay. What are you doing down there? Oh, okay. Wait, again? Oh, okay. Roll of three. Yeah, spare us no detail movie. Yeah, I agree. You're not getting the grass. Oh, she's gonna find the body. You think the gas station would have what? What does she need? Butter? Oh no, this is her red Jeep they talked about. I thought she was driving here to find the body. So we saying Santa baby actually got here first? They drove away first. He was wandering on the road, just wandering, walking. They're driving 60 miles an hour. He's walking 1 mile an hour. Then he gets picked up. Then he has to kill the dude and get back to driving and somehow passes him. Like they should be an hour or 2 hours ahead of him, minimum, right? Unless they stop somewhere. Did they show him stopping for lunch? I can't remember. I don't think so. Oh, this is a different gas station. Never mind. I take back everything I said. It looked like the same one. Well, you can cut the tension with a nail file. Yeah, I was gonna be mad if they showed the same gas station after he made this kill because it would have made no sense. Well, you just got him killed. Good job. Life when you were tied to the wall with the phone. Boy, did that suck. Yeah. Well, he didn't do that with a fucking nail file. She is very patient, man. He had time to hack that head off and carefully place it there at the phone. Listen a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I guess I'll leave the phone here. And she's still going strong, man. You're not Chris. You're Mama now. I don't think they had cameras in hospitals back then, did they? Probably not. This shit would have been on all kinds of cameras these days. Oh, he brought his nurse in here. I feel like she's kind of running the show, in the background. Do you still think he's innocent? Somebody killed these people. What's it going to be here, Doc? I think I saw one of those movies. I don't know, maybe. Very cute. Yeah, about that. Yeah, we brought you back. It was hot. His what now? His what was what? Well, wait a minute. Roll this back about a minute and a half. His what was reconstructed? Uh, it sounds insane. Batshit crazy. You disgust me. I'm kind of with him on that. Like I said, you're Mama now. Get me fed. She's a really good person. See how it's light outside, by the way? Apparently they're shooting this actually in a house, a real house. Probably with the low budget, that would make sense. See, look at that. The dawn, or you see the sunset or sunrise, which could make sense time wise. By the way, I just know it's dead at night with everything else we've been seeing so far. Well, fuck, man. If we're reconstructing brains, then we're totally gonna believe in psychic shit. That's a step down from reconstructing brains. Oh yes, hit me with this metaphor and make it make sense. Come on now, talk to me like I'm five. Wait, they did have a camera. Holy shit, nice. I didn't think that. I don't know how far back this movie is made, but we got cameras with sound. Impressive. The rewind technology is pretty elaborate, but um, I don't know. Maybe you saw Twin Peaks. We're not paying her shit, by the way, so we're really getting over on her. I think the other Santa, the one who got brutally murdered, he rang the telephone, but she doesn't see anything. You don't think? Fuck, now I gotta do my job. God damn it. Liar. Yeah, maybe he doesn't know. Because she's not going to be at her actual home. They would be on the paperwork, right? She went somewhere else. No shit. He went to a house with a woman, which kind of makes sense if he's like psychically connected, right? Makes sense. Within the framework of what they're doing here, it does make sense. This may be like Laura's mother or grandmother or some shit. I can totally see that. You think this is possibly even where they're going? Like they'd be coming to this location? Because she is making like a feast for 12 people. It's definitely. Or is that the other chick? Like I said, the two faces are similar to each other. I wonder if that's the girlfriend. Can't tell. There we go. Ask and you shall receive the answers. They're coming here. Yeah, they're coming here. That's why you're making this massive feast. It's a lot of presents, man, for adults. She's so nice, and you're gonna kill this nice old woman. Dick. Typically in slashers, there's a couple horrible ass people that get killed, so you don't feel so bad, and you're almost kind of rooting for it. Please tell me there's a chainsaw in there. I'll even take a baby axe. Dick. Why are they not showing any of the kills? Has it been sanitized for TV or something? I don't know. It's hard to believe that this is a movie that was released in theaters. We're not showing any kills. They typically love the gore. Plus, the warnings is talking about violence and nudity and all this other shit, right? Maybe it was made for, but the warning though, the warning at the beginning was pretty elaborate. It had like five different things they were worried about you seeing. It almost feels like it was made for TV though. Plus, I smell blood and bile. Yeah, send the women in first. That feels safe. Hello, my impending doom. Make yourself a home, I guess. Fuck. Leave the door wide open too. Were you born in a barn? I'm no expert, but I most definitely think you would smell blood. Man, this bitch left the door open. Are you serious? I mean, there's an upstairs, isn't there? Dumbass. That's really good plot point to explain why they're not worried that she's not here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like how they set that up. Girl, you dead as hell. She's talking all this shit. She's got final girl energy. Other girl's dead as hell, man. Oh shit. It's out of place, bitch. I know. Yeah, how dare she? Jer. I'll probably be able to remember a name that stupid. Wait a minute. Why is the cushion so soggy? You're out of place, Granny. Yeah, Granny's not here anymore. You get no hug. You were late and you left the door open. Man, you motherfuckers sound like hooves. You sound like horses coming through here. That's a loaded question. That turkey's gonna burn. You want to get that shit out there. Hmm. Shit's burned as hell. This is surprisingly unburned. That's weird. Man, make yourself at home, goddamn. This is the first time she's ever been here, right? As far as we know. Using some of her bath salts or whatever the hell that was you poured in there. Yep. I can't drink today. I gotta do some driving later, so I see you guys. I see you. Just tease me. Make sure not to show the label, by the way. More. More! Tease me, fuckers. Spare us no detail whatsoever. Once again, this movie has enough plot for about 45 minutes. Which is wild because I was just thinking earlier, like, you could do characterization. Like, tell us more about the brother. Have a scene where we see something about the brother. He's so bland. Give us something, right? Oh my god, not that. Holy shit, I didn't need to see that hairy chest. Fucking hell. Her chest does not make up for his chest. That's a net negative. But, like, give us a scene where we learn something about him, man. Like, does he, is he aspirational about college? How long has he been with her? Like, like, is he interested in marriage? Does he want to be a dancer? Something, man. Like, give us, we know nothing about this man. Nothing. Other than he has terrible ass hair, terrible ass chest hair, and he can pull a pretty good looking chick. So that's about it. That's about all we know about him. But meanwhile, they waste like 10 minutes having somebody set up the bath, or some of these other scenes, like the old woman, the grandmother, what she was doing around puttering around the house before she gets murked. Feels like a lot of wasted screen time. Oh, by the way, remember when I was talking about the what we could see outside the window? We could see there was almost daylight outside the window. Clearly, it's still night, so that was a continuity error. Well, she's only got two grandmothers. Maybe we can figure this out. Or south. Also, there's two grandmothers, so even if we've had the addresses. Okay, Mr. Big Shot. Really, you're stealing your grandmother's oranges and just giving away to other people to curry favor. All 180. This is before computers. We can't do that, sir. You're out of your mind. it was quite the milestone when they started having movie characters and TV characters watch movies and TVs. That was a milestone. It didn't used to be a thing. Damn, that dude's getting wrecked. That's your move? You smashed, you took a bath, and now you're going to go walk outside in a cold ass. Jesus, that dude got wrecked. I don't know. You should have a more intriguing movie on you within your movie. Damn, that bird went to town. Yeah, might as well die at this point. Fuck it. They're drawing an obvious parallel here, of course. You know, blind. You know. Worst date ever. And to top it off, she's gonna get murked. Man, now she's fact checking you. He bounced before you could call him out on what is bullshit. Hey, dumbass. Horror movies would be 20% shorter if it wasn't for the concept of pranks. Yeah. Hey, you're pranking me. Do you like scary movies? Oh, I know that you, Arnold. You know, all that shit, all the screen time they waste on that crap. No, it's not a prank. Ding dong ditch? Yep. We waited 5 seconds. That's long enough. Damn. Well, tell you're watching, but you know. Yeah, I don't remember nothing good. Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, we went for a walk in the middle of the night. Cold ass winter. Well, it is California. Maybe it's not that cold. So, want to play cards? That's a good rule. And that's what she said. Well, that's true about a lot of things, right? Texting is gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, you goddamn right. I got to stay. Oh, you mean okay? Oh yeah. That's why you're hustling. Hey, man, you don't get paid much as a cop, and you lost a serial killer, so you can't high road me. Deja vu all over again. I have deja vu really bad. God damn. I get it really bad. So it makes me wonder, is there something to that, right? Damn, dude. Heathcliff has never been that funny. I don't know what the hell you're laughing at. Fuck that. Yeah, you're on probation. Uh, and nobody asks you to monologue. God, I'm glad I can't see your hair. Look, man, you're under no obligation to like or vibe with the sexual partners of your siblings. You're just not. I've always felt that way. I don't have to vibe with the partners of my friends. None of that shit. It's, we take it as it comes. It happens or it doesn't. You're not gonna force me to like somebody. You can't even pronounce what he said. Incompetent. Damn, dude. This actor is just as bad here as he was in Twin Peaks. But the other one, the doctor, that dude's showing me something, man. He's really good. He's such a polished, nuanced actor, man. He makes any scene he's in just electric. So it's a damn shame the shit they were giving him to do in season 2, right? He got wrecked. Yeah. Jacked. Taken. I wonder if this cop is dirty. Maybe he's in it on it with the killer. Well, good point. I'm just getting a weird vibe from this dude. Now, maybe if I had the continuity of the movies, I wouldn't feel that way, but I don't. So, he's on my sus list. Have you ever met this woman? Why were you calling her Granny? Like, I understand why he called her that. You might say, like, Miss Plum or something, whatever her last name is. This movie's doing a lot of interesting things. It's just, ultimately, I think I'm going to believe it's not a good movie. But it's doing a lot of interesting things. It could be a hell of a lot worse. I talked about this last month, one of those movies. I can't remember which one it was. It had a lot of potential, so it's kind of disappointing that it sucked. This is another one of those. They've got a lot going on for them. Good acting, good premise, some interesting ideas that they're playing with here, and then, it's getting mismanaged. Probably budget related. I know you're there. Consider this, man. The idea of a blind person being chased by a serial killer. I've never seen that before. That is such an interesting premise. Especially if the blind person defeats the serial killer. It's such an interesting premise, and it's kind of getting wasted in a low budget, hack movie. It's a damn shame. Even death, I don't think would be as interesting, even though I'm half deaf, so I have an affiliation with that, right? I don't think death would be as interesting. The fact she can't see is such a huge impediment. If she gets the upper hand on this son bitch, that would be awesome. How would you? She's got so much shit. Would you notice if 10% was missing? She went straight to it. She knew. She knew exactly what this was. Yeah. Why do you seem excited by that? Wait. Holy shit. The flashback, the kid at the beginning of the movie, the flashback she was seeing, that's him. That's the killer. Wow, I'm an idiot. Why did I not see that? I was so hung up on it looking like whether or not it was a girl, right? That's his childhood trauma. Santa killed his parents, so he's gonna kill motherfuckers on Santa on Christmas Day. He's quite mad, you know. I can't believe I missed that. That was so obvious. It wasn't until he said the thing about the childhood trauma. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, no shit. All this is on you. You know, this whole orange thing turned out to be a major clue. A pretty good one, too. Maybe this is a movie that explores his backstory, why he killed, and they didn't do that in the first two movies. Typically, that'll happen in the third or fourth movie of a slasher franchise. It's always a bad idea. Always leave that shit vague, man. Wow, this is bad. Very poorly executed. Man, I've seen paper mache walls harder to punch through. Like, come on, man. Do you feel any sense of urgency here? Wow, this is bad. We're just gonna lay her on the floor right in front of the door that he punched through. There's like zero urgency. Acting's flat. So much potential. So he's not creepy. He's not in on it with the killer, I guess. They're just ripping off Halloween. You know, the psych. Except, here's what's interesting about this. They flipped it. In Halloween, you had the psychologist was the expert, and the cop was kind of the ride along, right? This is kind of the other way around. Even though the doctor's been, you know, had the serial killer under his possession, the cop is the expert. They kind of flipped it. That's interesting that they did that. This is definitely because Halloween 2 was had the hospital, right? This movie is definitely inspired by Halloween 2 and the first one. There's a theory about this, by the way. Yeah, they study serial killers and then they understand the mentality and they can try to prevent it. There's actually work non paranormal work, but there's Jesus really drain the snake. We're doing a drain the snake reference. Unbelievable. This guy's a piece of work, man. But there are actual psychologists and FBI people who are studying serial killers. Interview the ones that will talk. You know, they can get a free day out of prison or whatever, so they can have these interviews. That's why they'll. Oh shit! That's what you get for that stupid ass reference. Now you got a full bladder and no car. You never pissed. But there's work done on that. They believe that that is a real thing that would help people. And so a lot of work has been put into that over the last 30 years. That's how profilers work. They use this foundation of work that's been used. All these interviews, this data sets, and trends and shit like that. You could have called out asshole. That's the one thing that is so common in horror movies, especially slasher movies. Nobody ever calls out, "I'll be there in a minute," because that would relieve the tension, right? Another thing that's pretty good about this movie is the soundtrack. It's not bad. It's interesting, by the way. The entire car was taken rather than usually in these movies you see the car sabotage. Try to start, it doesn't work, open up the hood, and something's been ripped out, right? Not in this case, we're just taking the whole fucking thing. But I'm scared. Get a vision. Maybe you can save a life. Come on, Vision, come on. Oh, shit. Let's just stand here and watch it. Boy, he is terrible. That dude gave up 60 pounds on you, and he's been comatose for 6 years, means he can barely move, and he clowned your ass. Man, he sent you 20 feet through the air, man. Now he's choking you out. Pathetic. Yeah, don't try to jump in or anything. I mean, it'd be a daring move if he has a knife, but I think I'd have to do something like throw something at him, hit him with something. There was shit around. Boy, I sure wish I had a cop with me. Oh well, he's gonna survive for another movie. I'm not. Dead man walking. He hates you the most. He's gonna eat your liver with fava beans, man. Are you serious? You kept him in prison running experiments on him and shit? Oh yeah, that's right. Identify yourself. Make sure he knows exactly how bad he's gonna kill you. Oh shit. I was gonna let you live, but now you just triggered me. It's an interesting approach. The idea of the psychiatrist trying to reach the serial killer, right? Like have a conversation with him. You never see this either. So many interesting ideas in this movie. Like you've never seen it. Show me a slash movie where somebody's tried this. They just run or they fight. They've never tried talking to some bitch. I mean, it's not going to work. I just think it's interesting. She's going to bring up his trauma and he's going to kill the fuck out of you. That's right, bitch. How dare you? Is his skull cap blinking? It is. Why would it blink? Guess there's some electronics that are just randomly blinking, like Rocky the Robot or whatever his name was, Robbie the Robot. Well, you know who came to play in this movie is that dude, man. He's great. Like I said, it would have been nice to have backup in that scene. So he never shares the scene with the poodle head, unfortunately. Oh no, well he kind of did because Poodlehead was laying dead on the ground in front of him. They kind of shared a scene together. Well, I guess we don't hate each other anymore. I suppose. Did you? Now that's an entrance. But we're still walking around in his little granny slippers, little hospital slippers, right? Feet cut up to ribbons. Damn, Granny was fucking loaded, man. Are you shitting me? Granny was strapped. Be sure to yell out really hard, really loud. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's have a bonding moment after we live. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Look, I got a steadfast rule. Somebody's trying to kill me, we're not hugging. No hugs until it's over. Yeah. That's right. Snatched. That's hard to do, by the way. Pull a 100-pound woman across the floor like that. Be harder if she was struggling, so fortunately she wasn't. We shot a couple scenes where you have an actor trying to pull a woman across the floor like that, and we had to wax the fuck out of that wood floor, man. And she had to wear, I think it was polyester or something. It was something that was a slippery clothes, and we had to make sure the floor was super slippery for it to even work right. Because it looked janky as hell otherwise. Oh well, I'm sure everything's cool. See, this shit is cool, man. This is great. She can't see. Like it makes it so much more impactful. If only she was a better actress. Making them mentally connected gives her a little bit of an advantage in this situation, considering how much of a disadvantage she has. So that's an interesting story point. Let's hang out. So many weird choices. I was gonna vibe with you, but you just pissed me off. A lot of slasher movies they live and die on their soundtrack. This one didn't die on the soundtrack. We'll give them that. I've heard some horrible ass soundtracks for slasher movies, man. Tell you what, man. Granny should have invested in wood in her house instead of paper mache. I'm telling you. Or what do they call that? Fiberboard. Leaving bloody fingerprints all over the place. Where did he put Granny? He stashed her somewhere. Imagine being blind and having to hide from a killer, man. That is just crazy, man. Such a great idea. Maybe those are socks and not slippers. It'd almost be impossible to be quiet. You're walking around blind. You're gonna bump into something. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Case in fucking point. Did I hold up a fucking cue card? Or did they, I should say. Hey, Ghost Grandma will help me. The other gun is to your left, 3 feet, and then move forward 2 steps. Yeah, but I have a gun down here. Let me tell you where it is. There is the idea of, I think Dune did this, where if you can see the future, you don't need to be able to see with your eyes. You can see the future of what the room will look like and know how to walk. And you never bump into anything, you know what to do. You like to be able to see. That's what he didn't do. And he was blind, but he wasn't blind because he could see the future. I kind of That's kind of what I think they're doing here. Oh, this is where he stashed the body. Granny had that Glock on her. That's where you're gonna find the gun. You're gonna find it on her body. Ah, yes, there she is. Granny doesn't live here anymore. Could you possibly make any more fucking noise down here? The only reason he's not down here is because he doesn't want to be. Ah, this is a good look at his footwear. I think I was right the first time. Slippers. Break the light. Come on. How do you shoot dark, though? That's the problem. I mean, Game of Thrones did it, but it wasn't a good idea. Level of playing field is always going to be the move when you're blind, right? Make it as dark here. Not really. It seems bright as fuck in here. But that would be how you level the playing field. That's always a move in this situation. Slasher movies always want to have a cool ass character design, right? This is pretty decent, the whole brain dome thing. And unlike most slasher movies, you can see his face. Yeah, I think that's a positive. Sorry, I bumped into you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me through. Get that shit out of my face. You're a terrible final girl. You should feel bad. I feel so bad for you. I'm going to give you a 3-second head start. That stick pissed him off, man. Really? Really? Wow, what a terrible ass kill line. You gotta be shitting me. That is awful. Somebody said live remembrance. Next time, kill me better. You can't kill me. And hell, he could say the same thing. Next time, kill me better, bitch. Incompetent. I'm shoving that gun up your ass. Here's the thing: if you're gonna carry a rifle and only has 2 shots, you better be able to fight. He died as he lived. Stupidly. Guess she has a trap finally set up for him. But I don't want to play no more. My stomach hurts. I think the buckshot shredded my left lung. Dude, that's the biggest cell phone I've seen in a horror movie in years. It's like those vampires that jump on Buffy when she's got the stake up there. They literally just jump on her. Okay. The biggest unanswered question is, did that cop ever get to pee, man? Well, I guess I want to arrest him for stealing my car. I guess his nurse lived. I liked her. Really, you're gonna gloat? You're gonna gloat over this motherfucker's dying body. They're keeping him marginally alive so they can bring him back for number 4 if they want to. I think they did like 5 or 6 of these movies. I'd never heard of this franchise before today. I'd keep him alive. He's a great actor. That looks like an on-screen death, but they can always walk it back. They brought Jason back literally from the dead about 17 times. Shoot him. Anybody comes around that corner, they're getting a blast. Get that fucking light out of my face. Oh, wait. Never mind. It's not a problem. Who are they implying is alive here? Probably the killer, right? Gotta make 2 or 3 more of these. Don't bother. You should put 2 in his head. His little brain head, right? Hey, he moved. I had to shoot him in the head. Maybe that was her brother. I don't know. Like shit. A little bit of luck, a little bit of self own. He definitely owned himself. A little bit of granny magic, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ. So many bad lines. Shit people just would not say, right? Some of that's okay. You know, say hello to my little friend is actually pretty dumb, but it works. What was that dude's name? He was a country motherfucker who hosted movies. Shut the hell up. They knew they were bad. Like, they're leaning into it. But anyway, I forget his name. He used to be on TV in the 90s, I think. Maybe 2000. But he's some country dude that kind of like Elvira, but he was country and he was a guy, right? Hosting horror movies and stuff. And he always had this saying, when the monster is dead, the movie is over. We don't want 10 minutes of characterization or this crap. The monster's dead. We're done. Get us the fuck out of this movie. So they pretty much followed that rule. Not bad, man. Not great. Ridiculous, but not bad. Some interesting ideas. I'd probably give it, I don't know, whatever. I feel like I will have time for Letterbox this week coming up. I don't think I'd go lower than 2.5. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But, like, not horrible. Another great recommendation from Eric.